Doomfist or I troll.
Okay, hello, my friend. Can you let me do this, please? I'm already smurfing.
What's a Smurf?
Yes, I'm a smurf. Top 500.
What is a Smurf?
Smurf top 500.
Only through conflict.
I come from Minecraft, I don't really understand.
So, ladies and gentlemen, just to preface this, these guys were actually joking. They were not saying Doofist or troll, although I think that's been happening a hell of a lot based off what you guys have been telling me over Twitter. So, guys, come on. Don't, like, if you can't get Doomfist, don't troll the game. That's crazy because you will get reported. And guys, if anybody trolls your games, just report them because that is terrible. But it's not all bad, is it? I also met these guys. These guys were awesome, and this was a great game. Check this out.
Ladies and gentlemen, Doofus is broken. Hey, there he is. Well played, guys. Good luck in the next game.
Overwatch is a beautiful game.
Well played.
It's a beautiful game when people play together.
Well played.
Ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome to Unit Lost. I am Stylosa, and in this video, we're going to take a look at Doomfist. We're going to go over some concepts with Doomfist. I'm going to show you how Doomfist is super strong, but also how he is, well, pretty weak. And, yeah, this is actually going to be really good, guys, even if you don't play Doomfist, because he changes the game in a massive way. He affects pretty much everybody. You've got to be aware of Doomfist, and you've got to understand what he can do. But before we get into that, guys, oh, baby, this is the new Unit Lost t-shirt. It is the Good Aim, Bad Positioning t-shirt. These are available in the store right now. Link in the video description below. If you buy one of these, you have a chance to win one of 10 of the golden limited edition Unit Lost t-shirts. Oh baby, it is beautiful. Okay, let's get stuck into some Doomfist concepts then, because this is a super strong hero if you use it methodically and sort of take your time. This here is a lost point, but I've been nano boosted, right? And I'm Doomfist, and remember what Doomfist can do. He can cause so much damage here. Yes, I have my ultimate available, but I've killed 2 people with my fist. I'm mixing in the juggle, so I'm going up into the air to give me sort of movement space. I'm not necessarily using that for pure damage, I'm just using it to sort of move myself around. But in this entire engagement, I got 3 kills there with the fist. Managed to secure the point. Yes, I was nano boosted, but that shows you how super strong this hero can be. So you've got to be aware of Doomfist at all times. You cannot let him fist you. If he does, you will pretty much die. It doesn't really matter who you are, you will get wrecked. Now, we're going to talk about Horizon Lunar Colony. This is a Doomfist map. Other Doomfist maps are Hollywood, King's Row, most of the King of the Hill maps, to be honest. He is super strong on these maps because he really excels in a massive brawl. Watch this, right? We know they're going to attack from the top right, so I'm going to assassinate the Ana. I can get straight in as Doomfist, smash her, insta-killer, and drop down off the ledge. Now, a kind of smoother, more efficient way of doing that would have been if I sort of jumped up there, used my E maybe, and then used my fist to possibly disengage. But I wanted to kill the Ana because I knew if I kill her, then their push is just over. It's gone, it's dead, and they can't do anything. It's quite hard to attack this final point, although I think it's much harder to attack the first point on Horizon Lunar Colony, but it is definitely a Doomfist map. So what do I mean by Doomfist map? So why is like King's Row a Doomfist map? Well, anywhere where there's walls or close areas where everybody's going to be brought towards the fist, they will get destroyed. Do you hear that call? If you follow me on Twitter, guys, at Unit Lost Gaming, you've probably seen that little clip yesterday. There was a call, Tracer on the right, so I just turned around and killed her instantly. Doomfist, you can very rarely escape the fist. Like, it's probably going to hit you if it's aimed at you. Like, I've been killed by this as well. I was playing Soldier and Doomfist just charging up his fist, and I'm like, oh my god, and he just, like, I've got nowhere to go, and then I'm dead. It was my fault for standing, well, literally in the corridor so Doomfist could destroy me. You've got to be super aware of that. He is very potent. So what we're going to do now is just go more into general commentary on what's going on in these clips, because the way I've been playing Doomfist is sort of like peel fist. Now what I mean by that, now peel is a concept of peeling off to help your supports, yeah? So because dive is all over the place, and it doesn't even matter if dive, you know, you're not playing against the dive comp. If anybody tries to get into your back line, let's say a solo Genji, or a Tracer, or a Winston, or a Diva, I mean you're very strong against Diva obviously. What I've been doing is sort of waiting for them to come in, and then almost like a trapdoor spider, right? Just springing out with the fist, that surprise damage, and then trying to work my way through to see what I can do. Because if you're caught out in the open with Doomfist, you will die. Doomfist with no abilities, is a dead Doomfist, right? You have to let them come to you. This is what I mean by it being methodical, right? You almost set up traps. It's not like, you know, it isn't like Junkrat, let's say. You're not dropping down a trap and waiting for people to come. You kind of, you're waiting to pounce, right? And you're like, right, how much damage can I do? What can I do? What is my combo? What am I going to use in this fight? What I've been doing is, there is a very powerful Doomfist combo you can do. Like, you can basically uppercut people and then punch them, and that's going to do a ton of damage, and then you could seismic slam them if you wanted to as well. But what I've been doing is kind of falling into my own sort of playstyle with Doomfist, where it's this more... It's more focused around using the uppercut to move around the map, you can see. Like, I know they were going to come through the top left there, so I jump up to the top left, hoping that I could kill one of them with the fist. I didn't, but I got damage down. Doomfist's ultimate is okay. I think the main power of this thing, I've definitely noticed playing against high-level teams. I think this one is a GM level game. Yeah, I think it is, because what I'm doing is obviously doing my placement games on StatebAIII, so it doesn't have a rank just yet. So it kind of puts you all over the place. And this was one of the, I think this was the 5th placement game I did last night. Yeah, I think this was. So this was the last placement game. The other clips you'll see in this video are from various other placement games, and I think some of them might also be from Crusher99, which is the original Stylosa account, because I just wanted to see what it would be like on that account, because considering it's like, I think it's at about 3.9k that account now, so it would be pretty interesting. But yeah, what I've been doing with Doomfist is almost like using the uppercut to give me space. Like, yeah, if I'm point blank on people, I'm going to uppercut them just to get them out of my face, right? Then I'm going to fist them. There are 2 heroes you are insanely strong against if you play Doomfist, and that is D.Va, obviously, but also Genji. Genji can't deflect your damage. Like, if you punch Genji and he's deflecting, he just dies, right? Again, if you followed me on Twitter, I put a little clip out where I showed you me just instantly killing Genji, right? Genji wants to fight in a close corridor. If you fully charge punch him and he hits a wall, he's dead. That's 250 damage. He literally cannot take that. We're not going to see the play of the game at the end of this map because, well, we've seen that earlier on in the video where their guys were talking to me, which was awesome. Like, always keep positive like voice comms. It's so crucial. So let's talk about how Doomfist is bad and why he's weak. Listen to the team.
Change Doomfist, please. On hit scan.
Winston recording.
They're right. They're totally right.
We need hit scan.
We do need hit scan. And why do we need hit scan? I'll tell you why we need hit scan. Because the enemy team's got Pharah. Pharah demolishes Doomfist. If you've got a pharmacy combo on the enemy and you're running Doomfist, you are dead. You cannot damage her as Doomfist. You have to get very, very lucky. Like, Junkrat is very difficult to hit Pharah with, right? But Doomfist is kind of the same sort of level of difficulty. Yeah, if she's landed on the ground, you can kill her, sure. But if she isn't, it's going to be very, very difficult. So in this game, I actually had to swap. And that is the other thing you've got to realise with Doomfist. He is not just a hero. You can just go, I'm going to pick this hero and just play him the entire game, right? There are certain heroes you can do that with. Lucio, for example. You can do that with Lucio, really. It's not really going to be that bad. It's not going to really be that unoptimal, if that's even a word, you know what I mean? If you just roll Lucio all the time. Same for if you roll Winston, or maybe if you roll Anna, you know, or you roll Tracer. The thing with Doomfist is, though, he gets absolutely obliterated by Pharah, so you have to be totally aware of that. And as you can see in this clip here, through me changing to Soldier, it's allowing me to do a considerable amount of work to the enemy team. If I was still on Doomfist, probably wouldn't be as good, because they've got a Pharah, and Pharah would shut me down. So the first thing I've learned is if I ever see a Pharah on the enemy team and I'm playing Doomfist, I'm not playing Doomfist anymore. I'm going to go to hit scan. We're going to deal with the Pharah, because that's how we're going to win this game, because we just won't be able to do it with Doomfist. There are other counters as well. Roadhog is very strong against Doomfist. The problem with Roadhog is he's just crap against everybody else. So Roadhog at the moment, because he's not been buffed, and he will be getting buffed because on the PTR there's supposed to be changes coming out soon to make him more tanky. He's obviously not very good right now, so you wouldn't really use him right now. That would probably not be a great idea. So as you can see, I'm still on the Soldier 76. So yes, this video is about Doomfist, but I also want to show you that it is definitely about changing your hero to combat what the enemy are doing, and that extends to anything within Overwatch. Now, this is actually pretty bad aim of me here. I should have killed that Anna long ago, but, well, I didn't. So, is this Crusher? This might be Crusher, actually. I can't remember what this is. I need to kill somebody to see my name in the kill feed. I think it's Crusher.
Everyone heal up.
Yeah, it's Cyborg. Yeah, because I don't... Actually, no, I think StatebAIII's got the golden Cyborg gun. No, yeah, this is StatebAIII. Right, StatebAIII. Yeah, so I've swapped to Soldier, and it's done a ton of work, and this is something you absolutely have to do. If you don't do it, you're just going to lose game after game after game, and stubbornly just playing Doomfist is going to be bad. And this goes back to all of the comments I've been seeing on Twitter. Various people have been sending me, and even in my Discord, which you should join as well, guys, which is discord.gg/unitlost. There's a ton of people there who are like, Doomfist is ruining the game. You know, people are just playing Doomfist because lol Doomfist, and that will happen, right? And that's kind of a wider issue with the game. When a new hero comes out, where do you practice the hero? You can't practice the hero in quick play. I've played a lot of Doomfist in quick play. The first game of ranked I played was totally different. With Doomfist, it was like a completely different game. So I think I'm just going to, I have gone back to Doomfist here. The reason for this is we only have to push it under the bridge. So I'm thinking we don't really have to go that far. Doomfist is going to probably be quite strong here at the first point, because if we're brawling under the bridge, there's a lot of walls I can punch people off. There's a lot of, like, close combat area where Doomfist is going to excel. So it's kind of simple concepts. Now, the whole idea of this video is sort of, it's a precursor to me making more advanced videos on Doomfist. I love this hero. It fits into my playstyle extremely well. It's almost like I'm not that good at Genji, I'll honestly admit that, but Doomfist is like I don't want to say a poor man's Genji, but it's a more methodical Genji. Like, you take your time, then you launch the attack. You take your time, then launch the attack. Where Genji, to me, just seems like, and I can't do that. Like, I kind of can, but then I lose track of stuff, and it's like, maybe that's because I play Soldier and I like McCree, where they're sort of more, you know, you're more at the back, it's more steady, it's not super fast camera all over the place. Where Doomfist is fast camera all over the place, but he's slow as well. And also, it's lucky that I got out of there and didn't get killed by the goddamn Symmetra turrets. So, he is a brilliant hero, and he's definitely going to change this game. We're going to see a lot of interesting comps, like Doomfist and Zarya, super strong combo. And that Mercy, that Mercy, oh my god, I should have killed that Mercy. Doomfist is going to bring people like Zarya back into the game. Zarya's coming into the game anyway, because her buff to Graviton is an immense buff. It's like totally ridiculous, and that's great. But Reinhardt, like, I think, honestly, Zarya, Reinhardt, Doomfist as a triple is very strong. Or you could swap the Reinhardt out for a Winston, because Doomfist is sort of, he's got a duality to him, right? He can go on the offensive, or he can play very defensive. He can play the peel style, so he sort of waits for people to attack his team, then he attacks them back. If they've got a Winston that dives onto you, you can counter punch the Winston and well kill him. Or if your Winston's going in deep, you can use Doomfist's excellent mobility to go in deep and do damage. So Doomfist is a very versatile hero. As I say though, I think right now the hard counter I'm seeing to Doomfist is definitely Pharah. Maybe not Pharah on her own, but a pharmacy combo is going to be super problematic. You're going to need to swap the hit scan. Guys, I've been Stylosa. This is Unit Lost, and winners stay on the payload. Winners also don't troll in games. Winners are not toxic, and winners are nice guys like those guys I showed you on Horizon. But that clip at the very start of this video, those guys they were not trolling, they were just taking the piss as well. I just thought it would be funny to put that in, although I've made that clear. Alright guys, I'm Stylosa, this is Unit Lost. Let me know what you think about Doomfist. The way this is going, it looks like I am going to be playing a lot of Doomfist, and like in terms of hero launch compared to Orisa, definitely a much better launch than Orisa, a much more enjoyable hero, and a hero that has an impact on the game just beyond, oh, I like playing Doomfist. He changes the way this game will be played, and I think it's going to be awesome. Well, yeah, I'll just leave it at that, guys. I'll leave it at that. Let me know what you think about this in the comments below. I've been Stylosa, this is Unit Lost, and if you enjoyed the video, then like the video, subscribe to the channel, and I will catch you on the next one. Toodaloo.